Hey Sarah, do you have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Alex. What's on your mind?
I've been feeling incredibly overwhelmed with the workload recently. It's been really tough to manage everything.
I'm sorry to hear that, Alex. I know things have been hectic lately. Do you want to talk about what's been bothering you specifically?
It's just that the constant deadlines and the never-ending stream of tasks are taking a toll on me. I feel like I'm drowning.
I can understand that. The pressure can be intense. Have you talked to our manager about this?
I've thought about it, but I'm worried it might be seen as a sign of weakness or incompetence.
I doubt anyone would see it that way. You're one of the hardest workers here. Maybe they just don't realize how much is on your plate.
Maybe, but it's not just that. The stress is affecting my health and my personal life. I'm constantly exhausted and irritable.
That sounds serious, Alex. Have you considered any coping mechanisms or strategies to manage the stress?
I've tried a few things, like exercise and meditation, but it's hard to find the time or energy for them consistently.
That makes sense. When you're already overwhelmed, adding more to your schedule can feel impossible.
Exactly. And to be honest, I've been thinking about resigning. Maybe I need a fresh start somewhere else.
Wow, that's a big decision. Have you thought through what that would mean for you and your career?
I have. It's not an easy choice, but staying here is starting to feel unsustainable.
I can see where you're coming from. What would your ideal situation look like if you left?
Ideally, I'd find a job with a more manageable workload and a better work-life balance. I just want to feel human again.
That's completely understandable. Have you started looking for other opportunities?
A little bit. I've updated my resume and reached out to a few contacts, but I haven't made any concrete moves yet.
That's a good start. Have you thought about discussing your situation with HR, or looking into internal transfers?
Not really. I guess I feel like I'd be admitting defeat if I did that.
I don't think it's admitting defeat at all. It's about finding a situation that works for you.
You're right. Maybe I should explore all my options before making any drastic decisions.
Definitely. Have you considered taking some time off to clear your head?
I've thought about it, but I'm worried about falling behind even more.
Sometimes stepping back can give you a new perspective and help you come back stronger.
True. Maybe a short break would help. I just need to figure out how to arrange it.
I'm sure our manager and HR would understand if you explained your situation. Your well-being is important.
I hope so. I just don't want to let anyone down.
You wouldn't be letting anyone down by taking care of yourself. It's essential to prioritize your health.
Thanks, Sarah. Talking to you is helping me see things a bit clearer.
I'm glad to hear that. Sometimes just talking it out can make a big difference.
It really does. I guess I've been bottling up these feelings for too long.
It's easy to do, especially when you're under so much pressure. Have you talked to anyone else about this?
No, you're the first person I've confided in. I didn't want to burden anyone else with my problems.
You're not a burden, Alex. Friends and colleagues are there to support each other.
I suppose you're right. Maybe I should open up to others too.
It could help. Sometimes getting different perspectives can provide new insights.
That's true. Maybe I'll talk to a few more trusted colleagues and see what they think.
That sounds like a good plan. And if you ever need to vent or need advice, I'm here for you.
Thanks, Sarah. I really appreciate your support.
Anytime, Alex. We all need someone to lean on from time to time.
I'm starting to feel a bit better about this. Maybe there's a way to make things work without resigning immediately.
I believe there is. Exploring your options and seeking support can make a big difference.
I hope so. I just want to find a balance where I can be productive without sacrificing my well-being.
That's a reasonable goal. Have you thought about setting some boundaries at work?
Boundaries? Like what?
Like setting specific times to stop working each day, or not checking emails after a certain hour.
That might help. I've been working late into the night most days, and it's exhausting.
Exactly. Creating clear boundaries can help you recharge and be more effective during work hours.
I'll try that. It might be difficult at first, but it sounds like a good step.
It can be challenging to change habits, but it's worth it for your health and productivity.
Definitely. I'll start by setting some small boundaries and see how it goes.
That's a great approach. Start small and build from there.
Thanks for all the advice, Sarah. I feel more hopeful about finding a solution.
I'm glad I could help, Alex. Remember, you're not alone in this.
I'll keep that in mind. It's good to know I have support here.
Absolutely. We're a team, and we look out for each other.
I'll start by talking to our manager about my workload and maybe request some time off.
That sounds like a solid plan. Be honest about how you're feeling and what you need.
I will. Hopefully, they'll understand, and we can come up with a solution.
I'm sure they will. They value you and your contributions to the team.
Thanks, Sarah. Your encouragement means a lot to me.
Anytime, Alex. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything else.
This conversation has been really helpful.
I'm glad to hear that. Taking the first step is always the hardest part.
It sure is, but I feel more confident now.
That's great. Keep focusing on what's best for you.
I will. I'm going to take this one step at a time.
That's the best way to approach it. Small steps can lead to big changes.
Exactly. Thanks again. You've been a great friend.
Anytime, Alex. Remember, your well-being is the priority.
I'll remember that. I'm going to start making some changes right away.
Good for you. I'm here if you need any more advice or just someone to talk to.
I'll definitely keep that in mind. It feels good to have someone who understands.
We all go through tough times, Alex. It's important to support each other.
Absolutely. I'm grateful for your support.
You're welcome. Take care of yourself, and let's stay in touch.
I will. Thanks again, Sarah. I'm feeling more positive already.
That's wonderful to hear, Alex. Keep taking those steps forward.